Only on 7, a mass shooting that left children and parents wounded at what was supposed to be one of the safest places in Michigan. The Rochester Hills Splash Pad, no longer a place those families view the same way.
I hear the gunshots. At the same time, I notice getting hit, and pretty much at the same time, my 8-year-old screams.
Well, 7 News Detroit anchor Simon Shaquette is here with us now with a preview of a story you only see here on 7. And Simon, the amount of heartbreak here is almost immeasurable.
Yes, it is. Keenan and Alicia, families that survived that horrific day are living with a new reality that's come with both physical and emotional wounds. Just 7 weeks later, they don't know why this happened, but they're ready to share their powerful message for the first time. And there was so much that I simply could not have been prepared for.
Happy birthday to you.
On June 7th, Janek Bebout was celebrating his 8th birthday with family.
Happy birthday, dear Yanni.
Brooklands County 911, what's the location of your emergency?
I'm on Auburn Road. There's an active shooter at the Splash Pad in Rochester Hills.
Only 8 days later, a gunman stealing his sense of peace, safety, and his eyesight.
Mommy, me, and my little brother Julen went to a splash pad in Rochester Hills, and then someone with a gun came and he shot me in the head and Yuli in the leg.
Janek's 4-year-old brother Julen describing the horrifying scene that played out at the Brooklands Splash Pad in Rochester Hills.
A Batman and came boom, boom, boom. Yuli got shot and Janek got shot and Mommy got shot.
That changed the entire landscape of our lives.
Those haunting moments have never been talked about by families struck by gunshots that day, until now.
Everything happened super fast.
Parents Johanna and Joshua Bebout telling me,
from the first moment I hear the gunshots up to the point that we're laying there and everything had already happened to us with our wounds, it was at the maximum 2 seconds.
You shielded your children with your own body.
Yeah.
We have our toddler that's 2 years old and then our baby that was 6 months old at the time. We were there for less than a minute before the shooting started.
Michaela Coughlin has never talked publicly about the day a mass shooter changed the life of her family forever.
My toddler was up in a chair and I noticed the gunman aiming a gun directly at her and getting ready to shoot. I reached up to rip her out of the chair, and that's when I was hit in my hand. And I couldn't get us out of there, so I just put her under me.
Michaela immediately took the step to sacrifice herself, taking the numerous bullets meant for her kids.
He was aiming at the kids directly. I just tucked her up under me and got shot 5 more times after that. I was out in the open the entire time. And I'm not sure why I'm still here, actually. He decided to put his gun down and walk away.
So much of their stories has opened my eyes to their courage on that day, the unbelievable impact of this and how so many lives have changed. And today at 5 and 6 p.m., a much deeper look into the day-to-day of these two families and where they're finding strength after surviving this nightmare. Keenan and Alicia.
I tell you what, it's just horrific. And obviously you were saying you were deeply touched and moved when you interviewed them and talked about this tragedy. What else really struck you?
One of the things that came out during our interview is that they shared with me that they had made the decision to homeschool their children because they were so aware of and afraid of school shootings. And then only to go to visit the splash pad to find themselves in the middle of a school shooting. And one other thing that really sent a chill down my spine was asking them about how closely they had kept up our coverage of Oxford and Michigan State, how much they were aware of that, and then for them to tell me that in fact they have a cousin who was in the school at Oxford that day during that school shooting. So much there and so emotional to sit with them, very difficult.
And think of the weight that this has to be on children. It's like, okay, so we're not safe at school, okay? So we're homeschooled, and then we're not even safe at a playground or a splash pad. It's like, where can children find safety?
Absolutely. If you would ask most people what's a safe place to go with my kids, they'd say a splash pad in Rochester Hills would be at the top of that list.
Sure. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Fantastic story, and of course we'll be watching your reports on 5 and 6 later tonight.
Thank you both.
Thank you,
We are
Simon.
certainly still thinking about all those families impacted. Simon, we appreciate it.
All right, time now.